My breath, my breath, my breath. My breath is my producer now. My breath is producing me. Yes, my breath, the next breath that I'm taking is my produce. My breath, my breath, my breath. My breath is my producer now. Indeed, I know my breath is my producer now. Your breath, and take a conscious deep breath as you repeat with yourself. Your breath, your breath, your breath, your breath. Your breath is your producer now. Your breath, your breath, your breath, your breath. Your breath is your producer now. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Your breath. It is your breath that is producing you right now. Our breath, you and me, our breath, our breath, our breath, our breath. Our breath is producing all of us now. Our breath, our breath, our breath, our breath. Our breath is our producer now. Our breath, our breath, our breath, our breath, my breath, your breath, our breath is our producer now. And our breath is producing us because it knows how to do that. Our breath knows and carries out its production processes. And here you and I can stand up on our breath and experience ourselves as the productions of our breath. We open our eyes and we look out and we look around us and we see all the products of our breath in front of us, all of our images, our colors, our fragrances, textures, tastes, and sounds are all being streamed into being, into manifestation by our breath. And so when we look into our breath and we see ourselves, we see our breath as ourselves, we can confidently say, my breath, your breath, our breath, which is producing all of the cosmos, the entire cosmos, all of the stars and the suns and the galaxies and the planets. Everything rides on the one breath. Spirit, God. In this world of oneness, all of us come together and are linked together by the umbilical cord of our breath. We can say with confidence, my breath is my truth. My breath is my reality. My breath is my importance. My breath is my significance. My breath is my joy. My breath is my God, my spirit, my plasma frequencies, my stardust. My breath is everything that I'm seeing and feeling and hearing and tasting and touching and accepting as myself. My breath is my magic. My breath is my wonderment. My breath is my glory. And when I sing my chorus, I am, I am, I am, I am my breath of paradise. I am simply acknowledging and paying the tributes due to my breath. For my breath, your breath, our breath deserves our acknowledgement. Our breath deserves our glory and our praise. Our breath deserves total recognition as our source, as a power that is expressing and maintaining us. So if you want something to worship, take the next breath and recognize that your breath deserves your worship. If you want to find something to praise, take the next breath and praise the next breath, for it is expressing you, it is producing you, it is enabling you to be what you are, the units of energy that you are. If you want something to take refuge in, go to your next breath, for in that breath is your refuge and your strength, your God in whom you can confidently trust because it is producing you. If you want a cosmology that works, if you want a theology that works, turn to your breath because your breath is what is supplying you with the energies to create your cosmologies and to create your theologies and to create your psychologies and to create your philosophies. Because without your next breath supporting and sustaining you, you have no power, no capacity to establish what you're saying, what you're being, what you're doing. So let us rejoice now. Let us sing our chorus. I love my breath as me, and I breath as you, and I love my breath as me and you. I do, I do, I do. I trust and love and relish and treasure and count and value and glorify my breath as me and you because that's the only wise thing to do. For my breath, your breath, our breath is our producer now, producing us in all its glory, maintaining us with all its glory, and inviting us to do just one thing, to acknowledge what we are as our breath, our spirit, our God, our plasma, our stardust. Our breath needs nothing from us because it is everything that we are and it is giving everything to us. And the only thing we can really do is recognize our breath as our producer. So let's sing. The more we breathe consciously together, 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 the more we breathe consciously together, it's a happier, healthier, wealthier, freer, wiser, sweeter, more satisfied, more secure, more blissful, more harmonious we will feel. For your breath is my breath, and my breath is your breath. And so the more we breathe consciously together, 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 the more we breathe consciously together, it's the happier, healthier, wealthier, freer, wiser, sweeter, more satisfied, more secure, more harmonious, more blissful we will feel. Indeed, it's a joy to know that our lives are as simple and yet as profound as our next breath. Our life is as practical as our next breath because our breath knows how to produce every cell in our bodies, every bone, every tissue. Our breath knows how to do that because our breath has been doing that forever and we'll continue doing that forever. And all we have to do at this stage of our being is to consciously appreciate our breath as what we are and our breath as our producer now.